Okay, and we're back with another stream. This time I'm getting along with Genshin Impact 5.7 Archon Quest. Dropped last week, and now I'm finally getting to it. Tried to avoid spoilers, but you know, I do scroll on Twitter, so have been exposed to some things. No context, but still. Let's check it out. Is this new region, or is it just, no, it can't be new region, because I have this. I just have not been keeping up with the new areas, man. Alright, well. So. Let's get this first. I'm gonna close some stuff that tends to be a little straining on the computer, like my virtual machine. I don't need that for Genshin. Oh, right. I forgot how annoying it was to traverse Natlan without some of the Natlan characters. I mean, Kilali, or however you pronounce her name, has like some super jump thing, right? Similar to Kazuha, but I don't know. I don't have her built yet, even though I know I pulled for her a really long time ago. Huh? Excuse me? What now? What? Oh, chosen of dragons, the sacred mountain lies before you. If that is, you can eliminate the enemy summoning some chosen of dragons. Enter the sacred mountain. What is this about? What? Volcano erupting, okay, and... Teleport waypoint. Chonk? Oh. Where'd you come from? The volcano just erupt? No, it's been super duper quiet. Did you see it erupt? Is this part not supposed to be voiced? Well, Chonk, what's up? What's with those faces? You look like a pair of detectives from a light novel who suddenly realized the truth about the killer. You saw some sort of truth, alright. That's what you saw about Paimon. Huh, you saw the same stuff you did when we first arrived in Nala and met Chonk? And some strange images? You said you saw some strange words before. Paimon didn't see anything, so she can't be sure, but... they have been ruined by the same person? I think that's the case, yes. This time, you also saw a giant section of ruins and the abyss. And some sacred mountain. Don't the Natlanese call that volcano the sacred mountain? Could it be that what you saw has something to do with the volcano? One can't shake the feeling that the person who united us with Chonk really wants us to go there. Maybe that's where we'll find the answers to Chonk's origins. We might even meet his family. Anyway, Paimon thinks we should keep an ear out for information about the volcano. Come to think of it, one of the 6 tribes in Natlan, the collective planet, lives beside it, don't they? Maybe we can ask them for help. I have not been getting on with the world quests either. Okay. Now to keep going to the Statue of the Seven. Is this guy gonna aggro on me? on just a moment. I'm gonna move some stuff. Hello incoming viewers, thank you for joining the stream. Just getting started on Genshin Impact 5.7 Archon Quest, but since I have only really been doing dailies in this game, there's this whole area I have unexplored, which I assume is from a previous patch, because I already had this one, this travel teleport waypoint. And collective plane, that's Yansan's region, right? And Yansan's been out for a while now, so... There's a... Pyroculus. Meh. Maybe one day I'll catch up with all this stuff. Get everything on the interactive map. Can you hit those to get those rolling? What in the frick is you? What in the frick is you doing? Alright, here we go. Oh, it's even has an effect on the map, okay. And the fertility, yep, the soil around the volcano has to be fertile, right? I don't know. Oh, Yansan. What you doing waiting here for me? Oh, Hermione and Paimon, fancy that. I didn't expect to run into you two here. Oh hey, Coach Yansan, what are you doing here all by yourself? Just so you know, Paimon didn't come here to train. Paimon's not looking to sign up for any diet plan or bodybuilding class right now. Alright, got it. But seriously, what do you take me for? Some coach from hell? I'd never force a student into something they didn't want to do. That being said, a little aerobic exercise would probably do some good. You could take over my patrol for a while. That would count. Rather than training, that sounds more like helping you out. Yeah, all jokes aside, you're right. I'm looking for some help. The Collective Planning is holding a bodybuilding competition soon, and so many people have been busy squeezing in their last-minute workouts that we've run out of staff for patrols. Oh, so you stopped in to cover their work, but don't you have a last-minute workout to do too? I'm good. For one thing, I believe peak conditioning can only be achieved through consistent training over a long time span. Cramming in a workout at the last minute is next to nothing for you. But more pertinently, well, as you can probably imagine, I'm not able to compete in any of the most popular weight classes. And there's no real competition in my own weight class. It's Ian San. Hello, Joker Jag. Thanks for joining the stream. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, don't look at him like that. We're not the same weight class, and no is Paimon competing against you. Well, let's just help with the patrol, alright? Otherwise, Yansan's gonna make Paimon enter a bodybuilding competition. Maybe you should. Yeah, perfect. I managed to get you on board with just one look. Alright, coach will help you out. Both. Thank you both. It should be pretty routine. Just keep your eyes peeled and make sure nothing strange is going on in the area. That'll free me up to check up on the other section. Let's meet back at the settlement when we're both done. For a thing, just leave it to us. We're experts at strolling patrol. Don't you worry. Okay, the key that unlocks fate. This does connect. Interesting way to start something that leads in a nod cry. Wait, that's the wrong way. Yeah. What's this? Was there always a cave here? I don't know, I've never been here. Would you ask that question if you've never been here? Hey, there's a hilichurl in here. Is it sleeping? Doesn't look very hostile. It's Caribert! Or something like that. Why is it hiding away here? Ah, you woke it up. You're the one yapping. Shut the frick up, Paimon. Huh? It ran away. Guess the reputation now on is more fearsome than we thought. Even hilichurls don't want to mess with us now. Something on the ground. You mean that shiny thing? Must have dropped it as it ran off. The frick is that? Paimon bets that hilichurl thought it was a priceless treasure. It was probably planning to hide it here for safekeeping. Until we showed up. Let Paimon take a look. Hilichurls aren't the brightest, so it might not be worth much, but still. Visible. Well, you look so serious all of a sudden. Isn't it just a regular old key? The style is unusual though. It doesn't look not Lebanese. Where do you think it's from? The key to the hibernation chamber on the spaceship. Okay. Did the Traveler ever, like, I don't remember from the very beginning of the game, from Genshin 1.0. Did Traveler, when Traveler met Paimon, did they say that they came here from a spaceship? What do you mean? What hibernation chamber? What spaceship? Wait, you mean the spaceship, the one that brought you to Savat? Yeah, I don't remember. I mean, it was to be fair a very long time ago, but yeah, I don't remember them mentioning a spaceship. That's the one. And the siblings could clearly fly, so. So how'd that key show up here? Are you sure you didn't just drop it? No, I still have mine. I always make sure to keep it safe and sound. Oh yeah, these look identical. So one of them's yours. Does that mean the other one is? It means one belongs to me and then the other to my sister. Anyway, who? The keys to a spaceship. Huh, somehow that really rams home the fact that you really are an actual alien. Wait, no, descender. Well, Sir Logi in one of the promo videos made a distinction. Yeah, descenders are the ones who broke into the world themselves, and Skirk, even though she's not from Teyvat, she was let in, so she doesn't count as one. But, like, how did the siblings break in? But anyway, now we know where it came from. The question is how to get here. The simplest explanation is that your sister lost her key somewhere not far from here, then that hilichurl found it and ducked into the nearest cave to hide it. I mean, Notlan so far is the closest we've seen to the stuff beyond Teyvat, well, with the fake sky breaking. If that's true, it means your sister was here recently. And by extension, the Abyss Order is probably here as well. Yeah. Man, this is so crazy. We only agreed to help with the Onson's patrol on a whim, and now we've made this bombshell discovery and found a huge lead on your sister. How very convenient. Should we keep following this trail while it's hot, or do you think we should check back in with the Unsought? Ah, there you are. Looks like you went the extra mile today. Thanks for being so diligent. Oh, hey, Yanson, what's up? Didn't think we'd see you again until we headed back to the settlement. I'm actually just about to go meet up with you. Made a huge discovery today. I came here to let you know you don't need to keep patrolling anymore. How convenient. The bodybuilding competition has just been cancelled, so the usual squad will be resuming their normal duties. They'll be here to take over shortly. How convenient. Wait, cancelled? Why? What happened? The Abyss Order attacked. Go figure. Why did I not think of that? I'm stupid. Huh? Didn't expect our suspicions to be confirmed so quickly. Sounds like Lamina's on the move again. I'll find a way to speak with her in person this time. I have to. I've heard of the Abyss Order, but this is the first time I've known them take organized action on such a large scale. It's like they're preparing to go to war against our entire nation. I mean, where do you think your name stems from? One little sect versus the entire nation in war? How are they expecting to pull that off? Based on everything we've seen from them so far, they usually prefer to act in the shadows, so what's different about it this time? Could it be... what could they be after? No clue. All I know is that they've attacked our tribe, but that doesn't tell us much. Our defenses are holding strong so far, so I'm gonna head to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame and see what Mavleka knows. If there's any information out there, she's the one people report to. You wanna come with me, Volt? I'm sure everyone will feel better knowing that the Hero of Notlan is on the case. Well, I am keen to find out more about the situation, and I can provide some information on the Abyss Order.
Yes.
Great, then let's head over together. Chapter 5, Act 6, the space and time for you. Hibernation chamber, huh? Sleepers, wake! That was one of my favorite books as a kid. Kind of bittersweet, though. And also a little creepy. Of like oh, great timing, Anton. I was just about to send some for you. All the better that boat's with you. How are things looking? What's the latest word from the messengers? The Abyss Order has been spotted near several tribes at the same time. Clearly, this is a coordinated strike. Also, the numbers are much higher than expected. The organization appears to have grown considerably, but because they're usually so secretive, this is the first we're learning of it. Sounds like they're throwing everything they have at us. What are they trying to achieve? That's what I'd like to know as well. Historically, Nalan has not been a hotbed of Abyss Order activity, and we have no particular quarrel with them. Could it be revenge, perhaps? Will they want to get back at us for our recent victory over the Abyss? Seems unlikely, but then again, Paimon wouldn't put anything past the Abyss Order. It's too early to say anything definite. For the time being, we should continue monitoring the situation. How are the battles going? Not too many casualties, hopefully? Well, even if they're committing all their forces to the fight, they're in for a tough time. Our brave warriors have just emerged victorious from the all-out fight against the Abyss itself. Yep, we have a whole nation's worth of seasoned veterans fighting for us. Compared to the true Abyss, the Abyss Order poses a far smaller threat. They cannot endlessly replenish their forces, for starters. However, this is still a war, so we must give it our all and do our utmost to minimize casualties. The tribes are organizing their defenses as we speak. Well, this is one war that Nalan can handle on its own. If you wish to stay out of it, you'll be safe here at the stadium with me. No, this one's personal for me. Oh? In what way? The current leader of the Abyss Order is my sister. Didn't see that one coming, did ya? Yep, that's how it is. I see. My goodness. That is very personal indeed. If you don't mind me asking, do you have any idea what her goal could be? That's what I want to know as well. Safe to say, they're not exactly on the best terms at the moment. Ever since Paimon met Volt, he's been trying to track his sister down and get some answers, but she's been avoiding him. I see, so you two have fallen out. Huh. Pretty common occurrence between siblings. Well, it's not exactly my fault. We're flying around one moment, and in the next moment, friggin' some unknown god confronts us and separates us and puts one of us to sleep for 500 years. And I don't know what the frick happened with the sibling, other than that Lumine traveled with Dainsley at some point and then got disillusioned with something. I don't frickin' know. Well, yeah, that may be, but the stakes are a little higher where these two are involved. They certainly are, although somehow it doesn't surprise me that a spat between Vol and Twin could affect the fate of the entire world. Just so I'm clear, you're still on Nalan's side, and you have no idea what your sibling's after, is that right? Absolutely. Well, that's really it. When you first mentioned your sibling, I was worried you were about to be thrust into an impossible position. Our reports say that the Abyss Order has focused most of their efforts against the Masters in Nightwind. If you don't plan on staying here with me, I'd recommend going there and lend them a hand. Sounds great. I'll join you. I know the Collective Plenty isn't facing a serious threat, so you should support the other tribes. Many thanks, you two. Anything you need, send word to me right away. No worries, still Nalan's here. I'm not going to blame you for something your sibling has done. Still, if we manage to find your sister, you wouldn't mind if I gave her a good punch to teach her a lesson, would you? Okay. Punch. Punching bag. Let's do this one. You know, I really wish the indwelling the dinosaurs, like, the movement was better. They move so slowly, and it's like, it's so limited too. Wait, I was gonna get this teleport waypoint first. I'm gonna eat some soup. I don't remember what these things are. Hey, look, it's Koali. I wasn't expecting to see you here. Are you here to reinforce us? How are things looking? Mavoika told us to come here. The situation must be pretty dire if it's managed to get Koali out of the house. Dire? No, I wouldn't go that far. It's mostly just irritating. I heard we're being hit the hardest out of all the tribes. What are they trying to imply? They just think we're pushovers or something? The more I thought about it, the angrier I got. Couldn't exactly concentrate on my novel after that, so... well, here I am. So that's how they earn the ire of Granny Isley, huh? They call themselves the Abyss Order, yes? So tasteless. It's exactly the kind of two-dimensional name clueless writer picks because they don't trust the rest of their writing to persuade the reader of who the real villains are. This is going over my head. Hey, she sang your sister's poor taste. I heard I've changed that name long ago. Eh? Wait, what? Are you saying his sister is a member of the Abyss Order? You look so guilty. Only said that because I was mad, but maybe I went too far? Hey, let's save the chat for later. We've got some enemies incoming. How convenient. Random teleports behind you. Good, a much-needed chance to vent my frustration. Not a moment too soon. Things were getting awkward there. Luckily, I'll never have to find out just how badly the rest of that conversation was going to go. You don't have to say that last part out loud, Koali. Anyway, let's get him. Okay. How convenient. She's a free support or something, right? Oh, man. Okay. Rift Hounds. Why are there Rift Hounds? Ryan, daughter, what you doing here? Wait. No teleporting back. Yeah, much better. That's more like it. Impressive work, Granny Isley. If I'd known you were on the case already, I might have reconsidered whether your tribe really needed reinforcements. If anyone should be reconsidering, it's the Abyss Order. They picked the wrong target this time. Experience says that if we head in the direction they were attacking from, we should find a stronghold. They teleported in. What are you talking about? Why don't we press our advantage and destroy their base? They won't know what hit them. They teleported in. What are you talking about? Hey, was there a battle here just now and you didn't help? Nah, we're good. Oh, the worries from Masters of Nightwind are here. Battle against the Abyss still fresh in our minds, so everyone's used to working together. Well, morale sorry everyone's here. Let's go take down the stronghold. I don't know what stronghold you're talking about. Sure. So skirk is a freeze carry, right? I mean, I have C2 Ayaka. I don't know if that's I don't know. Maybe not worth pulling. Escoffier would have been the much better pull meta-wise, but Escoffier did not appeal. Let's start like candlesticks created by believers in the Abyss of Chaos will constantly absorb nearby characters' elemental energy and convert to void wards. Okay. What is that thing? It's like a straight draining strength right from your body. Find a way to destroy it. Oi! Hello. You missed. I don't know how Mavoika works either. I just know that apparently she is the strongest pyro DPS. Oi! Okay, well, it's only active character, right? So I can do alt casting. Let's be the boss here. Time to show you what happens when you mess with the Master of the Night. I swear I know how to dodge. Resist the abyss will pay the price. Oh, is this one of them where, like, when they're almost dead, they get the shield and then you can't kill them until after? Stabs. Just poof. Thank you. The stronghold is neutralized. Good work, everyone. This one is all bark and no bite. To be honest, this was anticlimactic. I was hoping for a personal apology at the very least, and ideally a whole speech acknowledging the superior might of the Masters of the Nightwind. Oh, okay, that's a little corny. Well, whatever. I'll just have to make up for it with some extra wine at the victory feast. With the stronghold clear, this area should be safe for the time being, but still, something tells me we can't afford to let our guard down yet. Maybe it's just me, but an enemy under siege normally defends the stronghold at all costs. The fighting gets more and more intense right till the bitter end. Skirk? This time was different. With a few exceptions, most of the enemies here gave up and fled the moment that... well, I don't know. It seemed like they sensed something. Huh? Not sure I followed. They did a tactical retreat, that's all. It's just a different strategy. I am not convinced. Don't forget, they're radicals who chose to wage war on an entire nation. They don't do things in half measures. It seems out of character to cut their losses and run like that. So you're saying there's more to this than meets the eye? Yeah. I'm saying we don't know enough to be sure of anything at this stage, so let's stay alert and keep our defenses at the ready. So we're no wiser as to the Abyss Order's objective. Back to square one. If I could... If I could only get Lumine to talk to me, I could get some answers for all of us. I'm heading back to the collective, planning that kids are only lead so far. I haven't had a hunch you might say that. You're right, if we can somehow use that key to track down your sibling, maybe we can end this war before things get serious, and maybe you can finally get some answers. Wait, you're leaving? But I was still debating whether to invite you for the first victory feast. Does Kit Lolly like us? I saw something as like how she likes us because we're like the only other person besides Mavoika who actually lives a really long time. Because she's 200 years old. I don't know. Go ahead, you two. Ollie and I will take care of things from here. But that's forbidden in gacha games, right? Hold on, Savior. Return to the area near the cave to investigate. Oh, cool. I'm right here again. Is the hill trail back? And we're back where we started. That hill trail probably found the key nearby, right? Let's look around for clues. There's no time to waste. Yon-san and Killali are waiting for us. We've scoured the entire area, but still nothing. How the heck did the key end up in that hill trail's hands? Are we supposed to believe that it just fell out of your sister's pocket as she passed by? Yeah, it seems kind of ludicrous to lose something so important in such a dumb way. But then again, who knows? Sometimes in life, things just go missing, and that's that. Is someone walking up? What's with the camera? Oh. Who's this? Oh, thank goodness someone's here. Please help me. Who are you? Why do you look oddly detailed for an NPC? Wait, am I crazy? Something seems off about this character. I don't know if it's the model or the shading or something. Something just seems off. Whoa, who are you? What happened? No, now isn't the time. Please, you gotta help me. I'm being chased by monsters and I can't keep running. Can you do something? You come to the right person, but where are these monsters you speak of? Yeah, where are they? Paimon doesn't see any monsters behind you. Huh? I'm sorry, I don't quite understand. Someone trapped in a memory or something? Almost here, this really isn't the time to be joking around. We're not... We're completely serious. We don't see any monsters. But, there's no time to come, we gotta run. But I really don't see anything. Where do you intend to run to? What's wrong with that girl? She must be seeing things. Question mark? Oh no, looks like something real here. Maybe she was right. Question mark? Or maybe she fell. Quick, let's see if she's okay. I don't know. I'm so confused. What's wrong? I heard. What was that? Monsters, they're right there. You need to get out of here. It's too dangerous. I'm so confused. Let me help you up first. Am I gonna get memory? Okay. Suddenly I can see them. Oh, interesting. Are they like illusions, or are they actually there just invisible for some reason? Huh? Oh, now you can finally see them? Well, it's about time. I nearly kicked the bucket just now. I'll take care of them now. Great, thank you, Savior. Savior? I'm so confused. You done? Paimon still can't see anything, so she can't tell. Just look like you're slicing it thinner. Kinda funny, actually. I don't know what's going on either, but I could see them once I held her hand. Oh, really? Let's try one more time. I want to check that I got all the monsters. Sure. Is she getting some mind memories too, or what? What's wrong? It's nothing, it's okay, I can see they're all gone now. No need for you to check. I didn't think much of it when the monsters were beating down our necks, but now that I've calmed down, holding hands with you like this, I'm just a little shy, that's all. Oh. Didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. Huh? Have you never shaken hands with someone before? You sure get flustered easily. Anyway, I haven't had the chance to introduce myself yet. Duradith. Duradith, thanks for saving me just now. I'm really grateful for your help. No worries, Paimon's Paimon, and this is Volt. With him around, you'll be safe from any monsters, as long as they're visible. So, what was the deal with those monsters just now, anyway? Your guess is as good as mine. I could see them the whole time, so when you said you couldn't, I thought you were making fun of me. Oh, that must have been scary. The idea that you'd stand by and laugh while some horrible is being hunted down by moths. I'd never do something so horrendous. Don't worry, it weren't like that. You say we can't see something, it's because we really can't see it. But more importantly, where'd the monsters hurt you? How bad is it? It's nothing serious, but I did sprain my ankle back there. I won't be doing any more running for a while. There's a cave nearby. Why don't we rest there for now? Good idea, we'll take you. Why don't we carry her into the collective of plenty or something? I'm sure we're strong enough. Like into the actual village. Thank you so much. Despite getting injured, I still feel much safer with you around. I'm gonna stay here until I heal up. I don't want to risk running into any more monsters. You know how long it takes for a sprained ankle to heal? I don't, but I'm pretty sure it takes more than a day. Sprained ankle to heal. Go away. I am not interested in AI mode, Google Chrome. Frick off. Mild sprains. Grade 1. May heal within a few weeks. Yeah. You planning on staying here for a few weeks? How are you gonna get food and stuff? I don't know. Yeah, you already took a big enough risk coming out here all on your own. Where are you from, Diridith? A small village far away from here. I walked for what seemed like forever and lost my way, so... Yeah, I have no idea where I am anymore. Why'd you walk away, though? Walk out in the first place, though? Maybe all these trials and tribulations are part of the journey. No one said finding a savior is going to be easy. Is she from Nodcry or something? Nodcry? That's the second time you called Vol a savior. What's all that about? Oh, sorry, it just slipped out of my mouth. I was caught off guard. The resemblance is so uncanny. Has she seen Lumine? Anyway, let me start from the beginning. There was once a sage who passed through my village. People got the sense that she was truly omniscient. She? Is it Lumine? The sage said that doomsday was coming, but as that day approached, the savior would reveal themselves to us. The day of disaster is almost upon us, so my grandmother begged me to leave the village and find the savior before it's too late. Doomsday? I've heard people talk about the savior since I was a kid. Growing up, it really made an impression on me. The description is practically etched into my mind. So when I saw your golden hair for the first time, I felt like this image that's existed in my mind's eye all these years finally came to life. Everything matched. Oh, so that's why you're lost for words when you first saw him. Well, Volt certainly got what it takes to be a savior, and he's already got a ton of titles, so he won't mind one extra. Actually, I don't think it's him. Huh? But didn't you say that everything matched? Everything except the gender. The savior is described as a young woman. Is it Lumine? Oh, for goodness sake. There's gender requirements to be a savior? Really? I think I know who it is. Oh, that's right. If not you, then it's gotta be her. Eh? Who is it? The one who's trying to kill us. Apparently. My sister. My sister? You have a sister? Well then, that's it. It's her. It has to be. Oh, thank goodness. I don't know about being too happy about that one. Please, can you take me to see her? I don't know about that one, girl. How do we break it to her? Maybe if you're lucky, it just depends on if we can find her. Huh? But isn't she your sister? Sorry, looks like Palm steered this conversation back to the fallout between you two. Wasn't on purpose, but that's the reality, so it's hard to avoid. Okay, fair enough, but since you're looking for her anyway, why don't we team up? We might stand a better chance if we work together. Have you always believed that doomsday will come, the savior will come, or something? Yes, everyone says that a disaster is inevitable. But the savior will rescue all of us, will rescue us all from our pain and suffering. I always dreamed of meeting the savior. Do you really buy this whole doomsday thing? Seems kind of far-fetched. She spoke without conviction. I don't think, she spoke with conviction. I don't think she's lying. Maybe it's another lie spread by the Abyss Order? Question mark? You okay? See, she broke eye contact. Sure sign of guilty conscience. Time to press her for answers. What's wrong, dear? That's something's clearly bothering you. You want to tell us what's going through your mind? Oh, is she blushing? How should I put it? Angry Paimon. Well, looks just like the savior of my dreams. And it's not just every day that savior dreams swoops and saves the day anymore. Okay, so she's just... I don't know. So I'm just a little overwhelmed, that's all. 3 seconds of unbroken eye contact is the limit. I don't think my mind body can handle any more than that. What do you mean limit? What happens after 3 seconds? How am I supposed to respond to that? I'm sorry, please forget that I said anything. Let's just leave it there for now. Like I said, I'm gonna hide here until I feel well enough to move again. Are you gonna get food? Or something? If you manage to find the savior in the meantime, please come and let me know, thank you. Are you sure you'll be here on your own? Do you have enough to eat? I'll be fine. It might not be much of a fight, but I know how to stay hidden. If I get hungry, I'm sure I'll find something around here. Don't worry about that. It's a friggin' almost like a desert. What do you mean? Although, sure, there's grain fruit or something. I don't know. Alright then. Well, take care. Being on your own isn't easy. What a mysterious girl. We should definitely keep an eye on her. But hey, at least she seems to like you, and sounds like she's gonna help you look for her sister once she's healed. Anyway, this is probably all the progress we're gonna make for now. Let's head back to the Master of the Nightwind and see if they need our help. No cage. I'm gonna have more soup. I'm at soup. Trying to get some clothes. Ain't no way they just... Ain't no way they just leave the path like that. Hello? Oh, you're back. How'd it go? Find anything? Nothing substantial, unfortunately, but I had the weirdest experience. So I take that as the war's still on? No progress yet, I'm afraid. That's okay, I wasn't sure. Just because things seemed to be a standstill while you were gone. The Abyss Order hasn't attacked us, and since we don't know what they're planning, we haven't made a move either. In a word, it's a stalemate. The guards have been keeping watch around the clock, where for everyone else, you wouldn't even know we're at war. It makes you wonder what the Abyss Order is thinking. I was wondering, well, if you have the time, could you go and pay a visit to the guards? They've been working a pretty demanding schedule. I was going to go see them myself, but I'm sure they'd appreciate a visit from the greatest hero of our time. Ah, but you're a great hero too, Yon-san. Well, since you asked. Wasn't... freaking... They had Yon-san and Tevat chapter storyline thing. Like, she was hyped up, and I was originally going to pull for her in, and and then, I guess, she was revealed, and I figured, I don't know. Is she, like, actually... Has she actually shown to have been super powerful? I don't remember anything super big from, like, the Archon quests prior. Was there something in one of the story quests? Because I haven't done those in a while either. Or maybe a world quest? I don't know. Right, thanks, you too. Hello. Sutura. Oh, it's Mani, I hear. We've actually fought together before. You probably don't remember it, though, huh? Yeah, sorry. I don't recall. Yeah, that's to be expected. You took point and I was much further back in the ranks. I saw you, though. You're a great inspiration to us all. Thank you for standing guard this whole time. That's all good. Honestly, it's not been that much work. Haven't heard a peep from the enemy. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary? How vague? I think that would indicate an impending attack. I spotted a bunch of Abyss Order operatives, but they weren't acting hostile. Just hanging around. Oh, excuse me. There are even moments when they seem to be meditating. At least that's what it looks like to me. Maybe it's part of their religion or something. Out of an abundance of caution, I've asked some shamans from the tribe to take a look and see if there was anything nefarious at work. But they didn't sense anything untoward, so we just put it down to a religious ceremony and left them to it. Interesting. Well, the more time they spend meditating, the less time they spend trying to beat us to a pulp. Unless it's part of a ritual. Seems suspicious, you know. Seems suspicious, though. Well, the shamans didn't raise any concerns. How bad could it be? As far as I'm concerned, as long as they don't pose an active threat, they can do all the cult worship activities they want. No, they're gonna summon Meteor, right? Besides, as soon as everything's in place and ready for an all-out offensive, there'll be no match for us. Sounds like morale is pretty high. Guess they're strengthening confidence in numbers. Let's keep going, Joel. Whomst are you, Cantolo? Huh? Is that Tamani? What brings you here? Is this like a meet and greet? It wasn't. I'm so nervous. Hey, come on. You marched to war without so much as blinking. What's so scary about a child with fault, huh? It's not the same thing at all. There are plenty of chances to go to war, but a one-on-one chat with a great hero, that could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. He has hearts. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. I'm sorry. Just get me out of here. How could I not be nervous? What if I say something wrong? Or my posture's bad? Or I accidentally make a weird impression with my face? One bad impression can stick for life. Alright, dude. Chill out. No one's here to judge you on your posture or your facial expressions. Relax. Alright then. I'm sorry, great hero, but I have a small freaking favorite ass. Let me probably guess an autograph, right? That's easy. May I challenge you to a fight? His voice, his tone. What? How can you be so audacious and so sheepish at the same time? I'm starting to think your nervousness is just an act. No, of course not. I just figured that if I don't ask now, I'll regret it for the rest of my life. I'm still on patrol, so please, great Paimon. If you wouldn't mind taking over for me for just a few minutes. Again with the sheepish audacity, just pick one or the other, will you? I think it's a fair request. Okay. Okay. Am I using Power Traveler? Like, I'm weak as frick. Okay, never mind. Pop! I just smacked him. Right? Obviously I never respected him. And until now I didn't appreciate just how great the gulf was between us. I'll be bragging about the day I got the spar with 2 mining for the rest of my life. Today is really my lucky day. I can't keep up with you. Your tone has changed all over again. Now you've had a spar with Volt. What gives? Well, some people connect through conversation, but we were spawned by sparring. Now that I've had a bout with the hero, we're no longer strangers. Nothing to be nervous about anymore. Okay. Okay, well, to each their own. But how am I still gonna stick to conversation? Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary? Not at all. We haven't spotted any new enemy movements. That's probably expected. Nothing here either. Let's do another lap and get back to Yonsan. We're back. So, did the guards find anything? Nope. Nothing much, no. Someone mentioned that the Abyss Lord has been doing some kind of meditation or prayer, but apparently it seemed harmless. Someone wants to lodge a complaint about one of the guards, though. His name's Kantalo. Ignore Paimon. Well, you're back already? Ah, no one thought to wake me up, huh? Okay, yeah, she likes us. In fairness, you look pretty hungover. Can't imagine anyone wanting to wake you up in that state. I'll have you know I'm perfectly sober when I'm hungover. Okay, I'll admit it sounds strange at face value, but regardless. What I meant to say is, I heard something about the Abyss Order engaging in meditation. Yeah, that's right. Does that mean anything to you, Kalali? I sensed something strange in my dream. It was vague, but it seemed as if some noise had found its way into Nutland's ley lines. I got a Discord notification because I turned off Do Not Disturb, but I don't know if it popped through the stream. I don't even know where it is. What the notification was. Whatever. Okay. Hello, incoming viewers. Thank you for joining the stream. Just getting along with Genshin Impact's 5.7 Archon quest. What does that mean? Something about the ley lines? Something about the shades in Renova? I'm so confused. Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on Night Kingdom or on our ley lines, but still. It's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. Might not interfere with ours or pose any detectable risk, but I just get the sense that something strange is going on. So even someone as familiar with the ley lines as you can't tell what's going on. No wonder the shamans that Sutra called to the front lines couldn't sense anything. Yonsan, I think we should go talk to the chiefs. There's no point dragging this out. We need to take the initiative and drive the Abyss Order out of Nutland for good. If that's cancelled erroneously, I'm sure the chiefs will agree, but it will take us some time to gather the required force. In war, adequate planning and preparation is key to victory. Sure, but the finer details aren't my concern. Anyway, I'll leave it to you. Just remember to come find me when you're ready to talk to the chiefs. Actually, since you're here, Killal, you might as well ask one more question. Oh? Sure. What is it? Have you ever heard of monsters that are only visible to certain people? You mean only select individuals can see them? Well, that's a strange one. I guess they could be manifestations of a disturbed psyche, or extreme negativity embodied in physical form. Doesn't explain why we could both see it only after I touched her hand. Could also be a simple case of dead monsters whose soul got stuck here somehow. Well, I say simple things get quickly when you start looking into monster souls. For starters, trying to figure out which classification system you use is real pain. Okay, that's enough. Alright, we get it. Granted, it's least learning and wisdom knows no bounds, but could we just get the short answer? Hey, I was just thinking out loud. Do you really think I was just trying to flaunt my knowledge? Anyway, the short answer is, there are many potential explanations for the kind of phenomenon you describe. That said, it's not something I've ever encountered in all my years. Well, okay. Well, if Granny Itzley's never seen it, it might as well not exist, right? Okay. Okay. Hey, I'm not that old. I agree, it's hard to say what it was for sure. Care to elaborate on what happened? This all sounds rather mysterious. You tell the two about what happened. Really? You had to hold hands with her to see the monster? Sounds a little contrived. Oh, she definitely likes us. But that's illegal in gacha games. That's the part that bothers you? Maybe the point is more that it requires direct physical contact, whether that be hand-holding or otherwise. Are you, literally, what are you pouting for? But that's neither here nor there. What bothers me, it sounds like she's convinced that your sibling, the leader of the Abyss Order, is a savior. It really makes me question whose side this girl is on. What she told you about her background is actually the truth. Sorry if that comes across as paranoid, it's just hard not to be suspicious of everything when we're in the middle of a war. Actually, Paimon feels like you make a fair point. Whoever this girl is, she sounds like bad news. Okay, well, you're clearly just jumping to conclusions. Do you think she's a spy? Do you think she's some kind of weapon? It's hard to know what to make of it. Young lady all by herself, lost in the middle of nowhere. Sees monsters that no one else can. Calls the leader of the Abyss Order her savior. At the very least, we should remain vigilant. Keep a close watch on her. Sounds sensible. On that note, we probably shouldn't have left her by herself in that cave. Well, we still need time to muster our forces. Maybe you could check on her if you're not busy. Just be careful. Might as well, she seems to trust me after all. Happy to, although I doubt she means us any harm. It's settled then. Let's go check up on her. Kid Lolly being like, I am 200 years young. What's her name? Dr. Kureha? Here we are, this will still be here, right? It's so quiet though. Oh, what if Yanton is right? Maybe she never intended to stay here at all. Let's stay quiet and move in carefully. Okay. Oh. Hi. Well, watch out. Hi. Hi. Shoot, maybe Dirdith really is a... No, I think she's scared. Oh, sorry, I didn't know it was you. I heard a noise and thought it was the monsters coming to get me. Did I hurt you? I'm so sorry, I wasn't thinking straight. If I thought it would hurt, I would have tried to dodge and somehow hurt less than I expected. Oh, we're saying she's weak. Oh, that was scary. Palma thought we'd walked into a trap. Maybe we shouldn't have sneaked in without announcing it. Then you would have known we weren't monsters. To be honest, I've been really on edge since you left. I just have this constant feeling that any second the monsters are going to come back and get me. It's not like I can run from them. There's also no way to cook here. It's good you got back when you didn't. Another hour and a half and you probably would have found me starved to death. Okay, she's hungry. Yeah, what about... what about figuring something out? I don't know. That's really precise, although it doesn't explain why your attack on Volt was so weak. Wait, but if you really thought you were going to starve or get killed by monsters, why do you promise that you'd be okay here on your own? Oh, I just didn't want to lose face in front of my hero. Her tone. You already saved my life once, that's more than enough. I just don't want to come across as a constant burden. Well, for someone on the brink of starvation, you're pretty preoccupied with your image. What's the real reason? That is the real reason. I'm kind of bearing my soul here, you know. Could you really just be an injured civilian? Anyway, Sam, could you make her some food now? Okay. You are unbelievable. I'm getting hungry now, too. Go on, then you can join us for dinner. I'm so full, thanks for saying me again. Starvation feels like a distant memory at all. No memory, no trouble at all. You really can pack it anyway, dear death. Guess that explains how you had the energy to make it this far. Oh. Okay, so Paimon's calling her a glutton now. I tried so hard to hold back, but it looks like I still came across as a total glutton. Paimon didn't even realize how late it is. Hey, the night sky here is really pretty. And it's all thanks to you both that I'm able to relax and enjoy it. I was cooped up in that cave the whole time you were gone, now I'm finally out. The air seems fresher, the stars more beautiful than ever before. You weren't in here that long. Well, she thought she was gonna starve to death. When I was young, I used to lie on the roof of my house, gazing up at the stars. And often my mind would drift to this question: is this starry sky actually real? Okay, wait. How'd you think that? Did she know about the false sky? Well, my grandma would tell me the answer to that question doesn't really matter. Think of all the people here in her village who spend their entire lives here, she'd say. To them, that little village is their whole world. And so, it's our destiny to live beneath the sky all our lives. Then whatever may or may not lie beyond, this is our world, and that sky is real to us. Paimon kinda gets you, but also not really. Is it kind of like how drowning with Vol is everything in Paimon right now? That seems kind of right, but also not really. I really treasured my world for a really long time. The village was my everything. The houses, the scenery. Stories I always loved to hear about the savior. But I could never bring myself to agree with Grandma. Even if the village was my entire world, I still had to know what lay outside its borders. Yeah, go you. Yeah, so I finally ventured out and set off on my journey to find the savior. You don't even have like a backpack though. What do you mean? I mean, I don't have a bag here either, but I do have one. I'm gonna make my world bigger one step at a time. I'm not gonna stop until I've seen what's beyond the stars. Maybe then I'll finally get an answer to the question I had as a child. Beyond the stars. Who knows, maybe one day I'll be sitting and chatting just like right now, but with someone from another world. Why, hello there! I am someone from another world! Yeah, one day. If only we could tell her, but it's probably best not to open that can of worms right now. I need to find a savior and protect my world, then I can make sure it continues to grow. That's the most worthwhile thing I can think of doing, so I've been giving it everything I got. You know what? That's pretty cool. Paimon kind of wants the roof here now. Sorry, I got a little carried away. I always get chatty after a hearty meal, just like my grandma. The more we chat, the more convinced I am that she's not a bad person. And it doesn't sound like she's been brainwashed by the Abyss Order. Maybe we can afford to trust her? Hold on. It's them, the monsters are back. Eh? Where? Oh, still invisible then? In that case, guess we gotta try that trick again. She's getting shy again. Can you see them now? No. Yes. Yeah, stay back, I'll handle them. Alright. Just stay in the cave, I guess. Okay. Sure. I still can't say anything, but please be careful. Oh, I'm bad. I took a hit. My health is going. I'm dying. Very, very slowly. Wow, that Rift Hound is tanky. It tanked almost an entire Ayaka ult. The frick? Oh, I hate these enemies. Just have to keep hitting them with elemental stuff or something. Huh. Huh? Wow, that was fast. Did you get all of them? I'm slowly but surely getting used to the sight of you fighting thin air. You doing alright, Deirdith? Okay. She is, her mind is racing again. Deirdith, hey, it's okay, there's nothing to be scared of anymore. Oh, I'm fine, I just spaced out there for a moment. You spaced out? That's a pretty bold move under the circumstances. It's just the image of Volt fighting to protect me. I was trying to commit it to memory. Seems like the least I can do. Okay, just... what is with this person? I don't know. Alright, whatever floats your boat. Anyway, there are no more monsters in the area and it's getting late. Why don't we stay here tonight? Sounds reasonable, Paimon. What do you think, Volt? I'm personally satisfied that Diridith isn't a threat, but can't hurt to monitor her for another night. Sure. Alright, Diridith. Well, huh? Diridith? Why are you going in alone? What do you mean? As you stare at the hibernation chamber key in your hand, you start to relax and drift into a deep sleep. Soon, a vivid dream fills your mind. Where am I? Where the frick? Is this the Night Kingdom? Oh, yeah. There's Lumine! Do I talk to her here? Whose flower is that? Lumine. And the Lord of Night? My head, it hurts. Oh no. Oh no. What am I doing? My headache is gone. Question mark? I think I hear a voice in the darkness. Right, I mean, I'm putting myself on Do Not Disturb on Discord again. Doomsday. A fitting name indeed. Who is this speaking? Is this one of the Hexenzirkel or is this Skirk? I already forgot what Skirk sounds like. I'm friggin' stupid. A blood red sky. All beasts that slaughter all in sight. Endless pain, a terrible curse that cannot be reversed. And the birth of a savior. A dream I just had. Oh. Still holding her hand. Oh, you're awake. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, Was she holding her hand? You just look quite distressed, like you're having a nightmare. I thought if I took your hand in mine, you might find it soothing. At least, that's what my family always did when I had nightmares. But it didn't seem to work on you. In fact, I think I made it even worse. I'm so sorry. Oh, is that right? Oh, you better not be trying to pull a fast on the Volt. What? Don't be so... I have more self-control than that. Self-control? What does that have to do with it? I still can't remember anything. What did I see in my dream just now? I think I saw Lumine in the Night Kingdom at the very start of the dream, but I can't remember what happened next. Never mind. If the memory's gone, I can't force myself to remember it. I'm gonna go back to sleep. We can catch up tomorrow morning. No way is probably getting back to sleep after this. You go ahead, but but for the rest of the night, Palma is going to keep an eye on this young lady. Oh, do I really seem that shady to you? I have no idea. I'm so confused. Oh, there it is. There should be enough for 3 days. Make sure you eat the perishable stuff first, so nothing goes to waste. You can tell which stuff is perishable, right? Yeah, I can tell from the ingredients. Thank you so much for making all this for me. I just had all this stuff in my bag, huh? Traveler's bag. 3 days will definitely be enough time for my ankle to heal. What? Okay. I'll continue on the journey to find a savior. 5 days? 4 days? Alright, then we'll be off. Bye for now, Diridith. See ya. Wait, but if this is goodbye, how am I supposed to find you again? Why can't you, like, meet with the people of Nalan, though? Come on. I mean, what if I find your sibling? How am I supposed to let you know? Ah, that's a good point. We share the same goal, but we're constantly on the road, so we've got no fixed address. How about this? When the time comes, you can just write a letter to Mavoika. Then she'll be able to find us for sure. Does she know who that is? Mavoika? Who's Mavoika? Hold on, I think I see something over there. Oh, Abyss monsters. That's the Abyss Order, they're here. It doesn't look like they're marching to war, more like they're running away. Where? What are you talking about? Okay. What? So we can see the monsters. We can't see monsters that she can see, and vice versa. A bunch of abyss warrior thugs. You don't see them? They're heading right this way. Wait a second. That's strange. I guess it's my turn to not be able to see the monsters. I bet. Oh, you're right. I see them now. You weren't joking after all, so this is what it's like. What a weird situation. What's making these monsters invisible? Is it Daredevil or the monsters themselves, or is it us? Well, I might as well know. Might as well mow these ones down, just so they can't pose a threat to the tribes. Where'd I come from? Pop. Woohoo! Well done. Their morale seems super low. Guess they're really on the run, huh? So there's no more of them, right? I still can't wrap my mind around this. Why couldn't I see them until he took my hand? Believe me, I'm as baffled as you are. The plot thickens. Turns out there are monsters which I can see, but Deirdre can't. So, any ideas on why these monsters might have been running away? Maybe something went down on the front line? I'm just getting a little worried about Janssen and the others. Let's head back to the Masters of Nightwind right away. We gotta run. Bye for now, Deirdre. See ya, and please take care. Oh, but we didn't tell her who Mavleka is. Hello? Oh, cool. Give me the soup. And a bunch of the duration is gonna go down just yapping. Like, this is so slow. Hello? Oops. And that's as high as you can go. Like, bro. Come on. Hey, Yansan, we're back. We ran into quite a big group from the Abyss Order just now. Something happened in the front? The front line has collapsed. Huh? But how? Did the Abyss Order send in reinforcements? No, relax. Their front line has collapsed, not ours. Feels like you could have phrased that more clearly at the start. That was good news, right? Why do you look so serious? Did we finally launch an attack? Nope, we're still mustering troops, nowhere near ready to go on the offensive. So at first I was also confused about what exactly happened out there. But just now I got the full story from a guard who was on the scene. He watched the enemy lines crumble in real time. What did he see? One person, just a single individual. They stormed the enemy lines and attacked with vengeance, cutting them down like paper dolls. Okay, Skirk. Hello! Finally here. They wielded an unknown power and fought with a sword style that no one would recognize. The guard who relayed this to me said that before she had even time to react, the enemy was decimated. Alright, I got it. I think I know what happened. I'm only recounting what I heard. I'm sure the guard in question must be exaggerating to some extent, but we still have yet to identify this person. Welcome back, Skirk. After... a year and a half? About? And assuming they're a neutral party, we'll need to figure out how to engage with them. Clearly they're a force to be reckoned with, so we don't want to come across as too weak or too hostile. It's quite a diplomatic conundrum. You don't need to sweat it, Yonton. From your description, we're already pretty confident we know this person. Oh, okay, so we, as in the character, already figured out it's Skirk. Powerful and unknown sword style or something, right? Something like stone and attacked with a vengeance. I don't know. Did Skirk also have a vendetta against the Abyss? I don't remember. Honestly, with the Abyss Order acting out so publicly, it's about time he showed up. He? Wait. Yeah, who else could it be? Hold on. Am I stupid? Who? Who? It's not Tartaglia, is it? I don't know about his attack with a vengeance thing. Oh my goodness, I'm actually so friggin' dumb. Holy crap, how could I forget about Dane's Leaf? I'm facepalming so hard. I forgot he existed just straight up. Holy crap. Brain does not brain. My brain is too smooth. It's questionable whether the collection of neurons inside my skull is even large enough to be considered a brain. How am I just gonna forget about him? The only justification I have is that he shows up once in a blue moon, but like still, he's so important to the story. Hello? I don't know. Like, he was even in Skirk's trailers and stuff. Like, how am I gonna forget that? Holy frick. Oh, welcome in, man. Welcome back. He's just waltzing in. Were you waiting for me? Been a while, Dane, and yeah, after we heard what went down, we figured you'd show up. You caused quite a stir, you know. This is a friend of ours from Nalan. Her name's Yunsun. She insists on coming here to thank you in person. It is my honor, Mr. Dansleaf. Thank you for bringing the stalemate in our war against the Abyss Order. Nalan is fortunate to share a common enemy with such a mighty warrior as yourself. No need to thank me. I hunt the Abyss Order for my own reasons. Please don't mind him, Yunsun. He always talks like that, but he's a pretty nice guy deep down. It's quite alright. It was a Yunsun. Respects those of great power. It's quite clear that he meant no offense, and I'm still delighted to make his acquaintance. Anyway, since you're old friends, I'll leave you to catch up for now. Take your time. Sure thing, you probably have plenty of other stuff to do anyway, right? Since the war isn't exactly over. See you later, Yunsun. Hey Dane, would I have killed you to be a little more polite? She's our friend. Yunsun, yes, I'll remember the name, but I do not invest more emotion than is necessary when dealing with the citizens of the Seven. It is a matter of principle for me. Fine, since Yunsun wasn't offended, we'll let you off the hook. So stubborn, but whatever. So anyway, Dane, do you have any new info about the Abyss Order for us? Any idea what they're trying to achieve with this war, for example? Never before have I seen the Abyss Order take action on such a large scale. Taking at face value seems highly illogical. In a war with the Nalanese, the odds are stacked firmly against them. They surely cannot be unaware of this. Their true goal must be a deeper one. We thought so too, but it sounds like you're no closer to learning what the goal is than we are. I've been on the case for some time, even captured and interrogated several Abyss Order members. Like, how many other humans, or human-likes, human adjacents are in the Abyss Order? So far we only know, well, there's Lumine, there was friggin', I don't remember the name of Carabert's dad. Yeah, that's about it, right? After that, it's like the Abyss Mages and the Abyss Heralds. Yet still, I am none the wiser. I can only assume they have gone to great lengths to keep their real operations a secret. I have a bad feeling about this. The Abyss Order is wasting a lot of its forces attacking Nalan, so whatever they stand to gain must hold enormous value to them. What do you think we should do? Since we lack actionable intelligence for now, we might as well continue to focus on the fighting. Leave them to their secret plots. If they're willing to sacrifice manpower for that, I intend to make that sacrifice greater and more painful than they could ever have anticipated. If we use this opportunity correctly, I believe we can eliminate the vast majority of the Abyss Order's forces. We'll never be able to mount such a large campaign ever again. The outcome is well worth our time. And the sooner we can do that, the better. That's right. The ideal scenario would be to destroy them before they can reach their goal. No one gets it. Nothing in the world can satisfy you like making mincemeat out of the Abyss Order, right? Right. Oh, okay. Rare candid response from Dane. Sounds like Dane's one-man attack on the enemy friend has put him in a good mood. What about you? Any news to share from your end? Well, actually, we found his sister's hibernation chamber key near the collective plane. She must have lost it. So she's here in person. Unsurprising, given the scale of this operation. Oh, and there's more. After finding the key, we also ran into this weird girl. She kept seeing monsters that we couldn't see, and then this other time we saw a load of monsters, but she couldn't. Oh, and she also said she was on a journey to find a savior. Her description of the savior matches Volt super closely, so we figured it's probably his sister. Hold on. That girl called her the savior? Oh no. Dane, are you gonna tell us? Yeah, that's right. Something the matter, Dane? The last time I heard that term was before the Cataclysm. Not just that. You referred to your sister then too. How long have we been in Teyvat? Because, like, again, there was... I don't actually remember what happened before this, but what I remember is siblings flying through Teyvat during the Cataclysm. They get separated by unknown god. Playable character sibling gets put to sleep, and something. But what actually happened before that? When we first arrived in Teyvat, because we were here. During, or at least before, or at least during the Cataclysm, and it's saying now that like we've been here since before the Cataclysm. So, but who would still believe in the myth of the savior when the Cataclysm is already taken place? It makes no sense. The term's been around even before the Cataclysm. Wait, wasn't his sister called the Princess though? Where did the savior thing come from? Well, when she was first granted the title of princess, the Vinster King and the entire court of Conria set about loudly proclaiming the might that she would bring to the nation. I'm confused. So is this before or after we got separated? Because I thought we got separated during the Cataclysm. And, like, I thought that before that, I guess, like, we've always been traveling together. So, what? Am I just remembering what happened with the Cataclysm and the initial separation wrong? They made it sound as if, with her there, all pain and suffering would be washed away, and the future of Conria would be brighter than anyone could imagine. The Savior was the celebratory title given to the princess by those who believe this rhetoric. Of course, you know how that story ended. In hindsight, the cruel irony is glaring. All that the title really stood for was the Vinster King's lust for power. Vinster King, that's a new name, right? Sounds like the people of Conria really believed her. Is that why Lumine is so determined to revive the homeland? Because she thinks she's failed as Conrian saviors? But that certainly doesn't explain everything. There must be other reasons. As for the girl you meet, allow me to offer some speculation. I suspect she is descended from pure-blood Conrians afflicted with the curse of immortality. They must have resettled somewhere remote, cut off from the rest of the world. That would explain how our people retained their ancient beliefs, including the myth of the golden-haired savior. Ah, Paimon gets it now. So she's kind of like Kaya, except she grew up somewhere more isolated. Still, that doesn't explain the invisible monster situation. If she can't provide us with any more valuable intelligence, I suggest we shift our attention back to the Abyss Order. Sure. Also, why don't you stay with us at the Masters of Nightwind for tonight? You must be tired after all that fighting today. I'll consider it, but we must discuss our next steps first thing tomorrow morning. We can't give the Abyss Order any time to regroup. How could I forget Dane's Leaf existed? I'm so stupid. Dun-dun-dun. So, when are we meeting Skirk? Oh my goodness, geometry, please. Dane Steve is talking with Yon-san. Cool. No, we can't give them that much time. Is that Dane and Yon-san discussing strategy together? Huh, looks like they're getting along just fine. Morning! What are you guys talking about? Hey, here, I have some good news to share with you. We just got word from the Signs of the Canopy. Their intelligence has reported that they've discovered the Abyss Sorter's headquarters in Natlan. How convenient. After their front lines dissolved, the bulk of their forces fell back to that area. It's also where their central command is located. Okay. The location is the Cinder City. Cinder City, huh? That tracks. Seems like their kind of place. Hey, this is great. This could be a chance to crush the Abyss Sorter once and for all. And with any luck, maybe we'll find your sister there, too. Yep, our army is almost ready, and we've sent a message to Novueka to let her know the plan. We can't really launch an operation this big without the okay from the Archon. I beg to defer. This is wasting time. You have the intel you need, so act on it. Every second you delay only increases the Abyss Order's odds of survival. I've already explained my reasoning, Mr. Dainsleif. I understand your concern, but an immediate strike is not on the cards for us. So he's just gonna go and I'm gonna go with him, right? Right? Very well, then I will go there alone. Thank you for the intel, Yon-san. You're gonna go on your own? Come on, be sensible. Just wait a tiny bit longer and you'll have a whole army going with you. It's alright, I support your decision, Mr. Dainsleif. Shouldn't you be taking sense into him? I admire his courage and I believe he is strong enough to take on the Abyss Order on his own. Even if things don't go to plan, he just needs to bide his time until we arrive with reinforcements. Mr. Dainsleif, I wish you the very best of luck. Thank you. Looks like he's waiting for you to say something. Allow me to join you, Dainsleif. For a second there, Pone actually thought he was going to brave it alone and called his own bluff. Teleport away, Pone. What? Where? Wait, isn't this where... Frick. Isn't this where you get, Novueka's ascension materials? Wee woo, level 60. It is, okay. Question mark? Oh. Okay. Is this the place the Abyss Orders hide out in Natlan? All these years, the Abyss Orders managed to stay hidden or fiercely defend their position. This may be the first chance I've ever had to really make a serious dent in their forces. Which reminds me, once the fighting starts, I can't promise I'll be able to have your back at a moment's notice. If you run into any Abyss-powered mechanisms, feel free to leave them to me. I'll take care of them when I can. It's been so long since we followed Dane side by side. Hyman's confident we can clear this place out long before Yon-san arrives. And if you get to meet your sister again, even better. Let's go. Oh. In this battle, Dainsleif will show you the might of Twilight Sword. Summon him to clear out the obstructions that bar your path. So does he become playable during Nodcry? The swordsmanship Dainsleif has mastered as the Conran Court Guard captain allows him to easily espy the weakness and opposing elemental wards. His long war against the Abyss has made him highly cognizant of their weakness, allowing him to also destroy their void wards. Okay. So, what is pressing 5 back? What? Oh. Whoa, what? He just appeared... What? Let me do that again. Ah, man, I want to change my team. But whatever, this is probably fine, right? What? Dane, what are you doing? He's not looking down, that's what. Oh, okay, cool party setup. Do I do, my, Let's just go with the team I've been using to farm freaking Momji died core or something. Friggin', what's it called? Emblem of Severed Fate. It was this, right? Uh-huh! It just means I can't fly as well. I have no idea what you did, but sure. Oi! Oi! It's because I didn't alt cast. Stop! Maybe it's a good thing I didn't use Ayaka. Or even Eula. Whoa, 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 whoa. Please don't nuke. Ow. Wait, I should be summoning. This is a very different battle from the one we fought with Yonsan. No one's backing down. They're fighting back with everything they have. Given the construction of their headquarters and the tactics they're using, I suspect they never intend to survive this battle in the first place. Oh, suits me. What are you gonna do with these, hello? Okay. I would like for Jean to not die. Thank you. And now it's gonna blow up again. Maybe I should have brought Kokomi. Bro. Bad. I had 20 frames to start up, and I couldn't press right click in time. Run the specter that haunts us. Oh, hello, number 3. I'm scared of the frigid glare, and 5. Voltor the corrupt. Whom's the frick are you? This is all present to flee is futile, to resist in vain. Did I miss a line? I don't know. Oh my goodness. Yurishin, my son, no trace of your sister, so who's calling the shots here? Yes, heal me. I forgot about this. Thank you. Thank you, Farina. That wasn't even intentional, switching to that. Whomst is this? Whomst are you? Twilight Sword, Dane Slave. Is this really what you want? Iniquitous Baptist. Word Sword of Heaven's End. It is indeed. I'll take every opportunity to hunt you down to the last man. So where's Volt's sister then? Or is this guy supposed to be in charge here? So, this is a hunt to you. I must say, I pity you, Dane Slave. The death you dole out so readily to others is a luxury you yourself cannot enjoy. But today, that is the least of your worries. Do you realize that all your years of pursuing us are being rendered utterly meaningless even as we speak? Oh yes, multiple arms. Your riddles tire me. The overwhelming advantage is ours, at least for the moment. You know what this means for you. I'd like to see what makes you believe you've already won. Or that you can still turn the tide of this war. Then, allow me to be frank. As far as we are concerned, our princess has already won by other means. And I do not merely mean this battle. No, Her Highness has achieved something far greater. Uh-oh. For today, the Abyss Order's greatest wish has finally been fulfilled. Does that mean... What? What does it mean? Our Highness has quietly infiltrated the Night Kingdom to exploit that realm's past experience with ley line reconstruction. Oh no! That's why we saw her in the dream! Because the ley lines run to Vought! Oh no! That is not a good thing. And then use the Loom of Fate to reweave the ley lines of Conria. What? She used the Loom of Fate? Wait, does that mean the attack on Massive Nightwind was all a smokescreen to give her some cover? Oh no, this makes too much sense. Correct. As of now, our homeland has been revived. And all my comrades that you have slain Dainsleif, they shall forget the struggles that have beset them these past 500 years and begin their lives anew in a Conria restored to life. What a load of drivel. Your falsehoods are riddled with flaws, my ears tire of your tedium. Isn't there more to reviving a homeland than just reweaving its ley lines? Right, you still need a few steps after that, such as finding a place to host the ley lines you just rewove. Plus, if it was really so easy, Mavleka and the captain would have had a way easier time during the war. I have one simple question. If Conria has indeed been revived as you claim, then where is it? Is he going to tell us? Oh, you poor fools, clinging to delusions even after the truth has been plainly revealed to you. Think back on the past a few days. Have you truly not noticed anything amiss since the start of the war? Is it here in Natlan? Anything amiss? Are there signs I could have missed? I sensed something strange in my dream. It was vague, but it seemed as if some noise had found its way into Natlan's ley lines. They're trying to revive it in Natlan? What does that mean? Oh, hard to say. I don't think I had it. Okay. I also vaguely remember seeing Lamina Night Kingdom facing the Lord of Night. Wait, that's not all. There are other signs as well. I couldn't see the monster that Dirdeth could see, and she couldn't see the ones I could. We could only see the monsters in each other's sight after making physical contact. Oh, I probably should have just interpreted the others just to see what it said. Assuming he was right, then another possibility arises. Maybe I'm in a different time and space from Dirdeth. If she's Conrian like Dane suspects, then that means the survived Conria that he speaks of might actually exist, and despite hailing from that separate time and space, Dirdeth has found a way to communicate with us. Whatever may be going through your mind right now, do not trust it. I urge you not to believe his lies. The notion that Conria has been revived is preposterous. Unless I see it with my own eyes, I refuse to entertain it. There is only one thing that should demand our attention in this instant, and that is silencing this man for good. That's a man? With some monster or something. I don't know. Excuse me. That should be all of them, right? So we destroyed the Abyss Order's headquarters in Nalam, but somehow that didn't feel satisfying at all. Are you still thinking about what that guy said, Volt? You look really worried. Dirdeth is the only potential lead we have. I understand. You think she might be from the revived Conria, yes? I've said my piece. I doubt Conria could be revived so easily, but if it will give you some peace of mind, we should talk to her and test your theory. I'll stay here and do some post-battle cleanup. Perhaps there are some clues left to be found. Huh? Hello? It's back? Uh-oh. And we didn't notice? No sound? I thought your voice and attitude seemed familiar. My mistake. I should have made sure you were dead earlier. The curse of immortality has struck you too, then, Hayden. 500 years on, and you still refuse to address me as master. Don't forget, Dainsleif, you may be the renowned Twilight Sword. While my arm has grown too feeble to swing a blade, but I taught you everything you know about wielding a blade. Your arrogance and malice cost you all of my respect long ago. Be that as it may, under the circumstances, I see no further reason for us to fight. The curse of immortality means neither of us has a way to completely destroy the other. Speak for yourself. I intend to kill you 100 times over. Okay. Have you finally had enough? You weren't joking then, huh? Never in all my worst nightmares have I experienced anything close to the pain of 100 deaths. Surely no point taking all your hatred on me alone. Is Dainsleif gonna say it's like, that's not all of it? It's just your actions in the Abyss Order. If I took into account what you did in Conria, you'd soon find out how much darker your nightmares can become. Alright, I believe you. Still, aren't you at least a little tired now? Why don't we sit down? Perhaps chat a little. What, not a fan of reminiscing about old times? Well, I suppose you don't have many fond memories to look back on. I never thought you'd side with the Abyss Order hidden. We could have easily blamed the princess for her betrayal. Indeed, when the cataclysms first struck, everyone prayed for the Savior to deliver, but she was nowhere to be found. Yes, we knew what the great abyssal power within her had, been divided up. Yet we still despaired at her choice to leave us. Still, I believe that everything she's doing now, including her regret over what happened, comes from a genuine place in her heart. And besides, who else can we place our faith in? We're proud Conrians, are we not? I mean, we can hardly turn to the gods. Huh, I suppose you have changed a lot over the past 500 years, otherwise I'd have never expected you to forgive her. Had you become so generous during your time at the Knight Academy as my instructor in black servant blade work, I might not have come to loathe you so much. Is that so? All my good deeds were clearly in the spirit of the Academy's code of chivalry, yet I received corporal punishment for being restless and brash. And as much as it pains me to bring up his name, even my co-student, Logi, was prosecuted for following the spirit of knighthood. He even lost limbs over it. Okay! Dainsleif taught Logi taught Skirk taught child. Wait, hold on. Co-student. You see, this is why I'm freaking stupid. Co-student must mean like the fellow student. Still, I don't know. There's little point discussing now, of course, but all of this is your doing, wasn't it, Hayden? You wore a mask of benevolence as you viciously suppressed the next generation of knights, all to bolster your own position and reputation. What, too cowardly to admit it? I'm sorry, Dainsleif. I would apologize to you for your actions, truly, but the fact is, I honestly can't remember them anymore. Look at me. Look at what has become of me. Only by the Abyss's grace have I managed to maintain this physical form. But as for the rest, memories, spirit, emotions, personality, they have long become eroded, fragmented beyond recognition. Even if mine was a past steeped in sin, or in shame I once longed to hide, I would wish to remember it. Without my history, I fear I will become another person entirely. I would like to apologize for any misdeeds that are mine, so please, tell me everything. Tell me about the Conria once called home. No wonder your personality struck me as different. Memories are indeed a crucial part of a person's identity. Is he going to say, not interested, and just leave? So, the Conria we once called home. Dainsleif slowly closes his eyes. Countless memories of Conria flood into his mind. All the sights, memories, and feelings, everything etched back into the heart and mind are gradually brought back to blah blah blah. Simply recalling everything seems to take a long, long time. You seem to remember much. Could you tell me more about it, about our golden age? I'm not interested. I have neither the time nor the sympathy. Is that so? What a pity. But this will be quite sufficient, as long as the Loom of Fate heard what I could not. The Loom of Fate. What have you done? Tell me. Oh, wait. He needed this information for something. Oh no, I'm afraid I owe you another apology, Dainsleaf. You're right, I lied to you earlier. Your wits are too sharp to be fooled by me. The homeland hasn't yet been revived. In fact, even the leyline weaving is not yet complete. Think of leylines as the collection of memories concerning a given place. To reweave Conry and Conry's leylines as they were 500 years ago, we would somehow need to retrieve almost all the memories of Conry from that age. And he just gave it to him. Oh no. 5D chess. The Loom of Fate cannot weave without an abundant supply of memories. And so, we relied on everyone in the Abyss Order to provide what they could. Even though fragments are all that remain in most cases, the more we share, the more that can be restored. So, the Loom of Fate is running as we speak, and the so-called meditation your memories have been performing. Its purpose was to supply the loom with memories, wasn't it? Indeed. We, a people in exile, stranded 500 years in the future, will weave our homeland anew and bring the nation of our dreams back into the real world. Ah, what a glorious undertaking. What a shame it had to take this long. After 500 years, most of our memories have faded, and the world woven from broken memories shall itself be broken. So that's where I'm supposed to come in. You look for assistance from your mortal enemy who has sworn to hunt you down. Precisely, for you possess a ring left to you by your elder brother, which continuously resets your body's condition. Huh? Huh? Of course, your memories are susceptible to erosion just like ours, but of all Conrians who remain, you are sure to remember the most. We had to obtain the memories in your mind, whatever the price, even if it meant sacrificing our entire army as bait. So this was your true goal. To lure me here, guide me into a state of meditation, access my memories. So be it. If you have my fading memories for your entire army, that strikes me as a fair trade. I appreciate your generosity. You're gambling everything you have on the Loom of Fate. This could be a costly mistake for you in the long run. Perhaps. But that is the gamble our Highness has chosen to make, and thanks to you, the Loom of Fate has finished reweaving the wave lines. New Conria is complete. Enough about your beloved leader. You said you would pay any price for my memories, did you not? In that case, prepare to be slain another 100 times for your deception. I hope it was worth it. Okay. I need some water. I reappear. Wait. Why does the teleport waypoint put me, like, right here? It's Judith. Great, she's still here. It's raining! Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, it's being reconstructed now? And the cubes from the unknown god. Oh dear. What is this? Could this be the Cataclysm? Is this where Deirdre is right now? So she really is... We're not from the same world, are we? No, I come from your future. Wait, but that's great. That means the world isn't going to end. In that case, tell me, what happens to Conria? What happens to my homeland? It gets destroyed. Oh, wait, don't answer that. We can only fight for our future if the future is unknown. I still believe the Savior can turn things around. I'll carry on looking for her, even if you're not there to protect me. Although, in a way, I've already found my Savior. It's you. You protected me, and I believe you can protect us all. You're the one who can change everything. It's just too bad that we're not from the same time or place. Oh, one last thing. Before I forget, I know how much you want to find your sister. Surely she must be desperate to find you too? So, is there anything you can give me as a memento, proof that we met? Am I gonna give her the spaceship key thing? That way, when I do find her, I can convince her that you're also searching for her. A memento? I am gonna give her the key. Wait. Huh? What is it? Wait! Was she the Hilichurl? Wait. No! 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 Holy frick. Holy frick. Why did this never occur to me? I have the music turned down, but not all the way, and dude, it is really friggin' sad right now. Oh, I really want to know what happens if you, which of the options you choose, like depending on which one you choose. I'm sorry. I really want to know what happens before I actually do it. I'm sorry. Well, honestly, I really shouldn't have looked it up because there was what I saw. It makes sense. She gets the key either way from the sibling. Yeah, that's some bit of spoilers. Man, my curiosity got the better. She gets the key either way. Can't change the future. If she doesn't get my key, she gets Lumine's key. I'm gonna keep it. I don't know. Time stopped? It's frozen. Lumine? Oh. So that's what happened. Istroth, the ruler of time, must have had a hand in this. There's no other way that this meeting could have taken place. You knew of all this? I knew only the ending. I've always been curious about the events that led to it. When the Cataclysm first began 500 years ago, I, as the Princess of Conray, was preparing to do my part, to fight back with all my might. But then this girl, Durdith, she found me. The irony was that even as she desperately begged me to save the world, she brought me news of you. I was stunned, and I was suspicious of her claim that you were searching for me, but then she showed me the key to your hibernation chamber. I chose to keep it, right? So how did she get it here? Like, it makes sense in the end when we see her as a hilichurl. She has the key because Lumine gives it to her, right? But I didn't actually give it to her. So she actually did it. We've been separated ever since I awakened in Tavat. I searched the whole planet and found no trace of you anywhere. And then she brought me that news at the worst possible moment. I was faced with an extremely difficult decision. I desperately wanted to see you again, but Conria was in equally desperate need of my help. I knew that no matter what I chose, I'd regret my decision for the rest of my days. So I steeled myself against the guilt and made my decision. I went to see you. And then Conria was destroyed. But when I found you, you were still in hibernation. Even the key to the chamber was still secure on your person. You're saying 3 keys existed simultaneously in that moment? I couldn't make sense of what I was saying, but there was no time to think. I just grabbed you and ran. That's where we are right now, an intersection in our memories. It's 3 keys. So that gives us the premise for why she still had a key somehow, but doesn't explain where it come from. This question has haunted me for the past 500 years. I never imagined the answer would come to me like this. So my actions 500 years in the future set everything in motion. Are you mocking me, Istaroth? Deirdre succeeded in bringing us together, but unfortunately it is versions of us 500 years apart. She hoped that the Savior would rescue Conria, save the entire world, but instead the news she brought led the Savior to make the complete opposite decision. How awful. Is that her fate? Is that how her story must end? Has Conria really been revived? Have you done what you set out to do? Not yet, but I've taken a very important step. Now the ley lines of Conria are complete. I'd always thought that Tavat's ley lines were locked by the heavenly principles. No more can be added, and existing ones cannot be replaced. But then I learned that the Notland's Night Kingdom appeared to be an exception to the rule. It has intrigued me ever since. So I directed the Abyss Order to feign an attack on Notland, buying me some time to enter the Night Kingdom and negotiate with the Lord of the Night. Unfortunately, for other reasons, even the Night Kingdom cannot host any new ley lines. The most I could get was some room to carry out the weaving process. The Lord of the Night did say before that even she can only reconstruct Notland's ley lines. It's probably for the same reason. Still, I received the Lord of the Night's permission and activated the Loom of Fate. Using an Intavat as the base, I was able to grow a realm based on Conria 500 years ago, superimposing over present-day Notland space-time. The superimposition is what allowed you and Deirdre to cross paths. That's what I saw in my dream. She's not lying about that, at least, but what I don't understand is, why did the Lord of the Night agree to this? After that, the new Conria was enriched with memories of the old, drawn from the Abyss Order's memories in their meditation sessions. With those memories as raw materials and the superimposed realm as a template, the Loom of Fate finally finished its work. What I now hold in my hand is the Atlas of the New World. This is the product of the Loom of Fate, holding within it the entire network of new Conria's ley lines. With this, the nation known as Conria can rise again. One day, I'll find a suitable host location for it. Why? Why is reviving Conria so important to you? I don't understand. When I first arrived in Conria 500 years ago, my memory was completely blank. It was only after I had served as their princess for many years that I slowly began to remember everything, including you. What? Your memories were erased? But recovering old memories didn't simply erase the part of my life had spent in Conria. I see it as my second home. That is why my guilt weighs so heavily on me. But even so, that only constitutes part of my motive. More importantly, if I wish to speak with the heavenly principles as an equal, I will need the might of an entire world behind me. I mean, the heavenly principles are what destroyed Conria in the first place, right? I think. I know you always want to change fate, we both do. But this time, I won't let you succeed. I cannot miss the chance to reunite with you 500 years in the past, no matter what.
なぜかわからないけど、蛍の言ってることはどこか他人事みたいだ。蛍、その計画は本当に俺たちにとって意味のあるものなのか？
最初から全部私とお兄ちゃんだけの問題。さようなら、お兄ちゃん。旅の終点で二人の新たな始まりが待ってる。
What's she doing with it now? Cage. We're in the end game now. Our hero's back. Everyone's been waiting for you. Ibis Order made a full retreat before Force even arrived on the scene. All thanks to your efforts, no doubt. Oh, and Mr. Dainsleaf, of course. What's wrong? You look upset. Mama doesn't know the details either. Volt just disappeared after taking Deirdre's hand. It was like they got sucked into another world. Mom was looking all over for him, and then he suddenly reappeared, right back in the same spot, looking a lot more glum. It's fine, I need some time to take everything in. She's coming in with the can of coffee or something. I think I got the gist of what happened. Something to do with your sister? I spoke with the Lord and I in a dream just now, and learned quite a lot. Huh? You met your sister? We had a long talk. And you didn't think to tell Paimon right away? Well, never mind. Paimon can see that you're pretty down right now. Let's go over everything later, alright? What your sister accomplished it all but defies comprehension. I was stunned when I heard about it too. What surprised me the most is that the Lord Knight actually chose to allow it. I would have never expected that. The Lord Knight did try to explain it to me, but in a word, it's complicated. During the war with the Abyss, Mavoika had an argument with the captain. Mavoika believed that we should fight to protect our culture and memories, while the captain believed that the preservation of the ley line should come before all else. So, the Lord Knight was very intrigued when presented with the Loom of Fate and informed of its ability to weave ley lines. She saw your sister's action as a potential third option, namely to preserve an entire nation in the form of an atlas. Preserve a nation? You've definitely lost me now. You're not the only one. Paimon's got no idea what's going on either. With that in mind, the Lord of the Night gave the go-ahead once she was satisfied that the Loom of Fate wouldn't have any real effect on that one. Okay. However, I believe she imposed an additional condition of her own. An additional condition? Did she ask for something in return? No idea. She wouldn't tell me what it was. Alright, well, let's not overthink this for now. We just won a war. Time for a well-earned drink to celebrate. I trust the Lord Knight unreservedly. I'm sure she only involved herself to take a problem off her hands, so it's one less thing for us to worry about. Don't you agree, Volt? I still feel like a mess, though. Come on, let's head back to the collective plenty. The rest should be there, too. I'll treat you to a real feast. I'm sorry, but there's somewhere else I want to go first. Huh? Am I gonna go find Dainsleaf? Yon-san, leave him be. This might be hard to understand from an extrovert like you, but some people need time alone to recharge every once in a while. Where's the key? I kept it because I wanted to have it in my inventory. Oh, here it is. So, will we get the answer to why there were 3? In this version, at least. How far is this? Okay, this one's kind of far. Going back to the cave. It's raining. It's a terrible day for rain.
大雨の中を歩けば精神が研ぎ澄まされる。しかし雨がや
Before you know it, you've fallen asleep, drowning in a myriad of thoughts. You faintly sense what feels like someone clasping your hand. But this time it sends you into a deep sleep, where sweet dreams await. Space and time for you, complete. Oh! That's the Archon quest. Okay. I mean, 2 hours. I guess that makes sense for a quest that's kind of as like leading into like kind of as an interlude leading into the next well, I mean the point X versions or major versions, but like new leading into whole new regions. Yeah. Where's the bit about Skirk then? Hello? I was planning on streaming this over 2 days, but huh. You know what? Yeah, no, what? Maybe I will roll for Skirk now and then just not build her. Where does Skirk come in? Hello? Am I missing something? Like, with her banner being here, I would have expected her to play, like, at least a decent part in the current story. Bro. Okay. Honestly, I guess I shouldn't have looked up what would happen if you chose the key or if you gave it to her. But it's like, because this is, like, a game that you only get to play once. Like, this, you can only experience this stuff once. I guess I was willing to get into potential spoilers for that, but I kind of wanted to keep the item, you know. But where does Skirk come in? Not that one. Okay, maybe it's that. Question mark? Looks like you got your like spaced out city over there. What's with you today? Why does Paimon's voice sound so far away? Oh. Ah, frick! Okay, but why would Skirk be in Luya? Hello? Do I want to stream Skirk's character story? I wouldn't do it now. Potentially tomorrow, but I don't know. Because I don't usually stream character stories. I usually just stream the stuff that's, you know, the Archon quest, because that is where the bulk of the main story comes from. Of course, character stories and world quests are important for the overall lore. But if I wanted to stream all that, it'd take forever, honestly. And as much as I'm trying to make use of my time for things that are admittedly more productive. I don't know. Let's see. Why don't I pull for Skirk then? I'll do yeah. How many do I have? I've got 363 in not Jade, Prima gems. Friggin' Honkai brain. So I've got 388. 388 pulls right here. How much pity am I in? Right, Kilali was the last one. Okay, I'm 3 pity in. Well, I guess, do I want to ping the friend who always tells me gamble? I don't know. Can I rename the stream title to Kilali Pulls? Can I rename stream details on YouTube during the stream? Does this? It does. Okay, it does on YouTube. Alright, well, so 3 pity in, 388 pulls. Let's go. I need the currency or whatever for more pulls anyway. It's 13. Okay. 23. Potential 50-50. Can't complain this early, though. This was what? 15? 16? 17? 18? 19? 20. Okay. Sure. I can't be mad about pulling at 20, though. 1, 2, 3. Alright. We're chilling. That was 3, right? 13 again. That reminds me, do I have any sacrificial bows? I don't think I do. I don't know if this is this no, that's Favonius, right? Yeah. Alright, 13. 23. Okay. Okay, well, 14? 15? 16? Wait. Did I already... 17... 18... I don't know. 19... 20... 21, 22,
スルトロッチの弟子
23. Oh, Sage Bennett, what's up? Up is subjective. I don't know if you caught it, but I basically just started doing skirk pulls and I got her. I pulled Dea at 23 and then at 20, and then skirk at like 20 again or something. Thank you for joining stream, by the way. I basically just finished going through the Genshin 5.7 Archon quest. Alright, thanks. How about you? Stream is going fine. Hold on, I'm just checking something really quick. Give me a moment. Pretty good. Yeah, that's good to hear. What do Skirk's constellations do? Well, wait, no. I should... What weapon does she use? Are Skirk's constellations worth it? By the way, followed you with the good vibes. Oh, thanks for the follow. Shoot, did I not catch that? Thanks for the follow. I set up stream elements a few days ago, but maybe I missed it on my OBS screen. Ah, shoot. Sorry about that. Yeah, but thanks for the follow. Maybe I don't have the audio cue set up with. I still need to work out stream elements. Yeah. So when did you discover this game? I've been playing since day one. Alright, well, I guess I'll keep pulling. So frick, I am... How many pulls am I in? Oh my goodness. I lost count. Dude, I'm like 20... I'm like 4 pulls in now, in the next one. This doesn't update this soon, right? No, it doesn't. Ah, man. It's a sword. I mean, I have Ayaka, though. I have Ayaka C2. Do I need 2 cryo... Freeze, too? Do I need 2 freeze DPSs? They're both freeze and Ayaka C2. Do I need this? I don't really. Can I share something about myself? Sure. I'm a professional graphics designer. Would you like to see some of my creations? Sorry, but no thanks. I'm not interested in that stuff right now. Alright, I'm not giving any offer. I just want honest feedback. No, I'm not interested in looking right now. Sorry. I'm also in the middle of my pulls, so yeah. Okay. Frick. Yeah, how many pulls was I in? I'm just gonna go with I'm 5 pulls in now. And then when I go over and edit this, then I'll actually count it. Duh. Hold on. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Like, your account was created in April, and you're coming here and just almost immediately asking this stuff. It is very suspicious at the very least. I'm gonna have to update my rules. Granted, like, of course, I'm a nobody streamer, but I'm sorry. I do not want this. It's also just kind of awkward. Please don't do this, people. Like, if you're really someone, if you're really a human, and whatever, you can, like, I do have a Twitter, okay? Maybe, like, you could, I don't know. You want to DM me on Twitch or tweet at me or something on Twitter to show that you're, like, you're actually a person, fine. But yeah, it did seem suspicious at the start. I've had multiple people, some of them with brand new accounts, like created day of, do that. Like, if you're a real person, I'm sorry, but I think that you should at the very least, like, be able to see my suspicion. And if you do that and understand that and you still want to be here, you can, like, ask me on Twitter or something. You can get in touch with me on Twitter. DMs on Twitter should be open, like, because I don't get spammed because I'm like a nobody. But yeah. Okay, so that just happened. Yep, I'm gonna have to. Oh wait, they actually include the explicit pricing. I think that was due to something in the EU, but yeah. Anyway, continuing on with skirk pulls. I'm gonna have to edit that whole portion out. Yeah, I should go for a weapon first, huh? Even though I have Mist Splitter Reforged. Boy. Skirk and Ayaka, they fill the exact same niche, don't they? Oh, boy. You know what? Yeah, I don't think there are any other upcoming characters I'm super interested in, and like, dude, well, why did? It is kind of like, I guess people who pulled for, people who pulled for Arlecchino and then Mavleka coming out after. It is kind of like that, huh? Direct power creep. Although, like, I'm sure you could still make Arlecchino work, and it's kind of the same with Hu Tao, right? But I didn't really want to pull for Arlecchino. And I got Mavleka at this point, so... Okay, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna pull for a weapon. Do I have anything in here? No. When was the last time I pulled for a weapon? Really long time ago. Probably Farina's. Alright, screw it. Well, here's 10 question... Wait. Excuse me, thank you. 10 question mark? Wait, but is she actually a is Skirk actually a freeze DPS, or does her kit just say does her kit just say cryo hydro, like, explicitly? Whatever. 20. $30. Is this like... Oh, well, it's clearly not my first one, but when did I get the other one? Well, no, even start. Okay. That was 30, right? Frick. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. I'm so stupid. I lose track so easily. 40. Okay, cool. Let's see. 31, 32, 33, 34. 35. 30, I mean 35 if it is 35, because I don't know. But I don't think I'd do extra pulls on a weapon after getting it. Okay. Well, what does Calamity Queller actually do? Do I have to pull for Shunha now that I have her weapon? No, I have 2 matcha donuts and I did not pull for Baiju, so no. Oh boy. Alright, well. 15. 25. Remini! 35. Which one is this again? Wait. 45. That's my first Chevros, really? 55. Oh. Okay. I thought I had that. 65. Bro, seriously? 75. There it is. 66, 67, 68, 70. Okay. Cool. Give me this. And give me that. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Any upcoming characters? I don't know. Inefa was kind of... I don't actually know. Maybe. But I have a bunch of pulls. So... I think this is 15-ish? I'm just gonna go with 15. $25. $35. $45. Okay, sure. Oh, that's my last Candace. Frick, was that 35 or 45? Oh my goodness. Whatever. Editing. 45. 55. That's a lot of Candaces. 65? Bro? That's a lot of Candaces. 75? Or 65? Excuse me! That's a lot of Candaces. 85? 76? 77? 78? 79? 80? 81? There it is. 82. Maybe. Whatever it is. I'm gonna have to figure that out in editing. And I'll have to look at the history after just to actually see. Okay, but at least I won the 50-50 on that one, and I lost 50-50 and then got the guaranteed both at low pull counts, so can't complain. Cause this is either like 80 or 70, which is bad, but I mean, sure, can't complain about the first two. And let's see how many pulls do I have left. I freaking had numlock off again. I don't know why it's turning off. I don't think I'm hitting it. I'm using the number pad. I've still got 163 pulls left. So, yeah. That is it for the skirk pulls. I have no idea how she plays. I just kind of like her, I guess. Although her design is a bit, it's a bit revealing. But I guess that's how characters sell, and she is kind of cool overall. Her animations are really nice, from what I remember. I don't think I pre-farmed her. Like, well, I definitely didn't pre-farm her. I don't even know. Which one is it? There's that. Okay, well, I'll have to figure out all of this later. But, Who am I gonna use Calamity Queller for? I don't know. But yeah, that will be it for this stream. Got through Genshin's 5.7 Archon quest in 2 hours. And then I had some good and bad pulls for Skirk. One is gonna be I don't know what other characters are upcoming. There's just Inefa, the robot. Assuming in 6.0 question mark. Oh yeah, and then there's the whole Varka and crew that's gonna pop up in the story there. Oh yeah, I think I kind of wanted to pull for a mini Durin, whenever he becomes playable. But yeah. Again, that'll be it for this stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are lurking, thank you for lurking. And if you're watching the VOD, thank you for watching the VOD. If you dropped by and then left, you probably won't see this, but thank you for dropping by. If you enjoyed this and or my other content, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing on YouTube. Please consider following on Twitch. When is going to be the next time I stream? Maybe tomorrow and or day after. It's if I do, it'll either be Tetrio or Smash Ultimate. Most likely Smash Ultimate, because I'm in a heavy slump in Tetrio right now. I'm back in the slump. Granted, I never really got out of it. My mental is shattered. I'm sorry. Anyone in the Discord will know. Please don't look in the Discord. It's very embarrassing for me. I should not be saying this, but whatever. And then, let's see. Honkai update is next week, so... Slight possibility, but very unlikely I will be streaming next week. Honkai. If I do stream, it's most likely going to be Smash Bros. Or Tetrio. Honkai stream is probably going to be next week, the week after the update. But yeah, again, that's it for this stream. Again, thanks for watching. And see you next time. Bye-bye. You know what? Shoot. Let's see if there's anyone to raid. Anyone in my... No. Oh, and I've only got one person watching right now. It'd be kind of weird, but yeah. Joker, is that you? If it's you, thanks for sticking by. If it's not Joker, well, still, thanks for sticking by. Goodbye!